Warning. The use of fire in the Flaming Greek is for entertainment purposes only and must not be attempted by any other person. Producer and his representatives will not be responsible for consequences of violating this agreement.
You're watching The Flaming Greek, the hottest cooking show on the planet, with our host, the Greek.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, we got a great show today. Thank you. Great show today. What we have here is some gnocchi and some bolognese.
Yes.
And we're going to do some spaghetti squash with a very unusual twist, the old American apple.
Very nice.
All right, so we're going to get started. As of right now, we've got the water's all boiling up. And if you don't mind,
I'd love to
peel the apple.
Sure, no problem.
All right, we're going to do a little garlic bread as well. All right, we need to start heating all this stuff up here. Got the pans. Okay, what I'm going to do is add this gnocchi last because it cooks real quick. It's a potato pasta. But what I'm going to start is with this chopped meat. Heat up this pan.
I wish I had the torch at home.
Yeah.
It's so fast.
Take it home. I'm going to use a little olive oil in here just to start with. And normally with chopped meat, because it's got fat in it, you don't want to use I'm using the olive oil for the flavor. As soon as I heat this up again. So what's a similar Greek dish?
Well, we have pasticcio, which is with the meat sauce, the bolognese sauce, and one of the two. I don't know. I don't want to say too much.
All right.
But that's a similar one. Very, very famous.
So it's a popular dish in Greece
Very,
as well.
very. One of my favorites, actually.
All right, like I said, I threw the olive oil in there just for some extra flavor. I got a little parsley here. I don't want to overdo it. Just chop that up real fine, and we'll throw that in there as well. All right, we need a little more heat.
Wow. Nice.
I'm blind.
I have to ask you, I'm always wondering when I'm cooking, what's the heat that I have to use? Low, medium, high?
It depends on what you're cooking. If you're cooking chopped meat,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if you're cooking something that you can't destroy, then go for hot. And if it's questionable, you go for low.
So right now we're using it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
medium.
chopped meat to where, you know, I'm not going to do this medium rare. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fully cook it out so it eats everything on this dish. The hotter the better. You see, that's almost ready right now.
Yeah, it's got some color to it already.
Yeah, you know, you just push it around a bit. People out there that don't know, you've got a little, you know, it's medium rare there, but within a second or so it's going to be done. All right, so we want to throw a little salt and pepper in here.
Always.
Now, just be careful with this chili pepper.
Not too much.
You want to try some?
No,
No.
okay.
Not chewing gum. Just take it and, you know, sparingly, because you know something goes, put more in later if you want. All right, it's time just for a little onion. Like I said, you know, you really can't kill a chopped meat.
And you also put the parsley in there too?
Yeah, I already have a little parsley.
Oh, okay. So not too much.
Yeah. And, you know, it doesn't really matter the way that you're going to cut these onions up. A little sparingly. I don't want to go too much with the onions. And heat it up again. Once I'm done with this, we're going to start with some garlic bread. We're going to do an old Italian technique, which is taking a clove and running across the bread. And you know it works because once you touch garlic, you can smell it on your fingers, so you know it's getting on the bread. All right, what I'm going to do is heat up this pan. We're going to take this bread, a little butter, some olive oil. We're going to take the bread face down, is what we're going to do. And we're going to toast it up real good, and we'll come back with the garlic and run over it. All right, so this is almost done, so I'm going to stick this to the side for a sec. I'm going to heat up this pan. Oil. It's not hot enough. You know, this torch is good for back in Greece, like cooking up goats and stuff and lambs and on the spigot.
I'm sure they'll think it's a great idea. It's
also a weapon. If you don't behave yourself, you wind up on the wrong side of the torch.
So it's great to have it at home for any purpose.
All right, so this is wet butter. So that's just enough because you know something? If you put butter in, it's too hot, it burns. All right, so I'm going to give you the honors here. You just take that bread. Yep, and I'm going to start cutting up from
face down, right?
Face down.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop a little garlic thing over here. All right, technique I'm using as far as the garlic is concerned, you could either use the knife or else I'm just crushing it because the skin comes off real easy.
Oh, good to know.
And also, I speak the truth because I stink of garlic. And that's why when we run this over that bread, that's going to be enough.
All right.
All right, so how are we doing? You think we need a little heat there?
A little more, yeah.
All right, now with spaghetti squash. All right, we're going to take this bread over here. Just stick this over here because I'm going to use this pan again. And I'm going to do some apples and some butter.
I have the apples ready and cut.
All right, so I'm going to use the rest of this butter here.
Okay.
And then you'll take these apples.
Bring them over?
Yeah, just stick them on in here. Thank you.
A little bit more.
Cook this up. Now, I think that the Italians claimed the fame as this, but we know it was the Greeks first.
It was the Greeks.
It was. And even pasta, the Chinese people, they stole it. Everything's Greek. All right, so we got the rest of the butter out of here. As I said to you, you got to watch the flame on here because the butter will start to burn.
Okay, so...
All right, so that's
not too
good
much.
The way it is. Just turn it down.
Right.
Now, I'm going to take this bolognese sauce, stick it in here.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to heat this back up.
We should make pasticcio one day, too.
We'll do that next.
Same, yeah, it's the same way.
All right.
Bubbling up.
That's hot.
It's bubbling, yeah. Do you want me to take the garlic and put it across the bread?
Just take that garlic.
Okay, and just...
Yeah, that's an old technique from Greece, right?
Yeah.
The Italians are
well, they claim it's Italian, but I think it's Greek.
It's Greek. All right. All right. Now I'm going to throw the pasta in here, this potato pasta.
Gnocchi?
Yeah, this really cooks up very quick.
That's why you put it last.
That's why you put it last. Forget about it and it's done. But the sauce I'm going to put the cream in last because I don't want it to break. All right, I'm going to throw a little spice in here, a little red chili pepper.
So you add more.
A little more garlic. Olive oil.
More oil.
Yeah. So these are almost done.
These look nice in color now.
All right, what I'm going to do is open up this spaghetti squash, get the seeds out of it, and then I'm going to put it in with the apples.
And this was cooked already.
Yeah, it was cooked for about 45 minutes,
okay.
An hour. All right, so just get all the seeds out, otherwise your guests are going to be very upset with you. You know, this reminds me, it's a squash, but it's part of the pumpkin family.
That's true.
All right, now just take this because this is a thick skin, and just hold it on over here. And if it doesn't come out, I'll just grab a fork. Take that in half, and just scoop it out.
That's easy. It came out really easy because it's like really soft. I assume.
Yeah, and kind of like, you know, it holds true to its name because you get to see. It does look like spaghetti. Right, grab the rest of this. As much as you can. Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. All right, just throw this around.
So you just leave that for a little bit, right?
Yeah, you know, the apples could kind of keep their identity, you know, to a degree. But then again, you know, as you mush it around, it's good. It's all the flavors get together. So it's butter, spaghetti squash, and
very simple.
So how's that pasta go? Wow. Ready.
It's ready. That was only 5-10 minutes. All it took.
The texture's good. Texture's good. All right, now I'm going to throw the cream in here. Sauce. And let me just heat this up one more time.
Are these both Italian sauces? Famous Italian? They claim to be.
I told you, you're Greek. But yeah, they are Italian. It is. All right, we're going to stir this up a bit.
What's the sauce at the end that you put? It's just cream?
It's a cream, a heavy cream.
Heavy.
You know, using this torch on a pan is like 5 years equivalent to using a pan 5 years ago.
Is it?
Yep.
But it warmed up.
It's a good pan if it can hold up to the torch.
Yeah.
All right, so now we got a boil here. Looks delicious.
It looks good. Then we can, our gnocchi's done.
Fantastic. It's great. It's a little All right, now I'm going to drain this real quick. I'm going to leave you on chef duty.
Okay.
Just make sure this doesn't burn.
Doesn't burn up?
Yep. What I'm going to do is just...
You got it.
Strain this.
This one's all done.
I just want to throw a little olive oil on that pasta.
All right.
Mix it up, and yeah, we're almost done. Season it while it's off.
Salt and
pepper.
pepper.
A little salt and pepper. Listen, there's no reason why you can't eat healthy. All right, now I'm going to start plating this up.
Okay. You can come on this side.
And over here.
All right.
One for the road.
Gnocchi is, I think, is so healthy too, right?
Yeah, it's potatoes. You know, with that stuff, you know, you put some salt, some pepper on it, some butter, olive oil, whatever, and have at it. It's all good for you. All right, now what we're going to do is throw the sauce on it.
Put the sauce on it.
Yep. Now this
looks
looks great.
like a sweeter taste, right?
Yeah, you're going to get to try it. It's good. All right. Just put a generous amount on there.
It looks great.
Now,
I'm sure it tastes delicious.
Yep, and before we do anything, we'll put some Parmesan cheese
Nice.
on.
Yum.
This is it.
Oh, that looks great.
And we're going to melt the cheese.
is my dish. I'm having that.
A little olive oil.
Nice.
Now, we'll take this over here and we're going to
Put some in
take this up as well.
Looks great. Nice.
Very unusual dish, but very tasty
It is unusual.
dish.
I haven't really seen it.
It's one way to get your veggies and,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we have. We have the garlic bread. I want you to try that.
Sure.
Move this out of the way. Now tell me the truth. Did the garlic come through on it by just rubbing it?
Yes, it did.
And it's not overpowering?
No, it's great. Really good.
Yeah, you can taste it.
It's so easy. I did a good job.
You do. Not only do you look good in the kitchen, you are good in the
I did
kitchen.
good. I'm learning.
All right, I'm going to taste this pasta, and as soon as I'm done with this, me and Athena take a little time. We're going to make some chocolate, dip them in with strawberries.
Really?
Really.
Nice.
All right, what we're going to do now is that we're going to do some chocolate-covered strawberries, and it's Ghirardelli chocolate.
Yummy.
One of my favorite chocolates. You know, because it's got really a cherry taste to it. It's a bittersweet thing. We'll say.
I'm so glad you're making this. It's my favorite. One of my
All
favorite
right, so we got
desserts.
these things open here. All right, I'm going to throw a little cream in here. I'll let the beautiful Athena
Yeah, the whole thing, right?
do half to
Half?
start with.
Sure.
And then we'll throw the chocolate.
It's already boiling.
Yep, we'll throw half
Nice.
in.
Let me try one.
Hey, Athena, yeah. Try
Yeah.
it. Because I really think it has a...
Oh my God, it's
but
so
it's got
good.
kind of cherry, but it's light. It's not a heavy,
it's
heavy
so good.
chocolate.
I love chocolate chips.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
So remember this bag because this is probably some of the best stuff on earth.
It really is.
All right, so we got this going here.
Ghirardelli.
You want to start? Yeah.
Yes, I will. My pleasure. And it's
cream.
melting really quick from what I see.
You know, we might want to throw a little more in there for dipping purposes.
More chocolate?
Yeah, we'll see what happens in a minute.
Okay.
Put a little heat on here. I'm not going to blast it.
No.
And see what's happening is, hot chocolate is just getting all incorporated in the
And it's
cream.
melting really quick from what I see.
You know, we might want to throw a little more in there for dipping purposes.
More chocolate?
Yeah, we'll see what happens in a minute.
Okay.
Put a little heat on here. I'm not going to blast it.
No.
All right, so to thicken it up, we're going to throw a little more chocolate in there.
Put a lot of
Actually,
chocolate.
yeah,
The whole bag. I don't mind. Strawberries and chocolate is like, it
best.
goes so good.
It's like orgasm. All right, but you see it's thickening up very nice.
So you have to take it out now?
A
little bit more?
That wrist action.
Oops.
All right, it looks about done. You know what ganache is?
Ganache?
Yeah.
This right here?
That's what we're doing. Ganache.
Ah.
It's a French thing. French terminology.
Is it Greek again? But they
The
claim it's French?
French
Oh.
took advantage of this again.
Everything's Greek.
All right, so I'm going to hit that one more time, and then we're going to do some dipping. All right.
Nice.
Now I'm going to let you do the honors.
Oh, my pleasure.
These strawberries are perfect for dipping.
Because they
You
have the
really
long
don't see
stem.
about that, do you?
Yeah, what's going on with the stem?
Well, we left them purposely there for you, so you
Good.
don't have to break your nail.
Oh my God, you have to try this. This is so
The-
good.
It's good because the chocolate's
Can I
good.
double dip?
You can double dip. You know, even if you let it hang out for a few moments, what's going to happen is it's going to really adhere to the strawberry, and then you could really do a double dip.
Nice. Good. Oh, another once more?
Yeah, go ahead. It's that cherry taste in this chocolate. Like I said, it's great chocolate.
Oops. It is. You know what they say about men that like chocolate?
What?
That they're gonna have a girl when they.
So they have high sex drive.
Something like that.
Yeah, that works.
I guess so. That's what I heard.
That's an old Greek.
It's a Greek saying. Right, right. We have all those sayings.
All right, we're going to close this out. We had a great time with strawberries and the chocolate. My beautiful co-host, Athena. All right, until next time, stay hot. Look at my website, flamingreek.com. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
That was awesome.